Chapel, Manhattan, Kansas, in the Bill Snyder Family Stadium, home to the Kansas State Wildcats, where you're going to hear the phrase "EMAW" around here. Every man and woman is a Wildcat. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Wildcats will kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Bush. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the runner takes off to his right.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Give it to the back again. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. Give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. You can open up other aspects of your offense.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the quarterback keeps it here.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. First and goal, handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
Turner choosing to field this one. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
On the return, it's Bush. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
And the TCU offense will take over. First and 10.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Good throw to the left. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's great execution and the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Wildcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Wildcats will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, TCU 13, Kansas State 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. He's got some room. Can he get there? He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, TCU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
TCU 20, Kansas State 0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Wildcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
7, Kansas State 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Makes a quick grab. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
Running back has it on a screen now. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
TCU 34, Kansas State 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rhodes. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Kansas State Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Well, he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the right side. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. The Wildcats will line up to kick it away. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's got it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Goal line formation for the defense. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Rhodes. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He missed it. And it's still a huge deficit.
TCU.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the TCU offense takes the field. And now the handoff. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the route is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Kansas State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rhodes. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Gets made on the out route. And the senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, TCU. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Bringing it out, it's Rhodes. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's looking deep here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the beatdown continues.
TCU.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rhodes. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking for a deep completion. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Rhodes. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Wildcats will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Here's the second down play.
Here we go.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
The Wildcats will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, TCU 76, Kansas State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an option look. We'll give it to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt is down just inside the 30. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Off play action, he's looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
TCU,
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Kansas State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rhodes. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
Kansas State Wildcats will take over the 1st and 10.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So, second down after the incompletion. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. As they bring him down, they tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call doesn't work.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the defense adds such an interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, knocked right through.
Kansas State, 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Rhodes. He's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive.
Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out. He's got some space. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Touchdown, TCU. Number 6.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rhodes. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Offense on the field to take over. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Hands it off on the counter. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Let's go.
They'll run the option. Fighting him off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll hand it off. Will he score here? Touchdown, TCU. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Bringing it out, it's Rhodes. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time is a charm. From the shotgun, drops back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Defense is coming after him. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports